Hi, thanks so much for coming to find me. I know you've previously watched one of my videos and you probably know who I am, but for those of you who don't, my name is Kim Castle. I have lived a life much like everyone else's, went to school, got married. In my wounding, I have lived a life of being molested as a child, sexually abused as a young adult, raped, not doing very well. I always felt unworthy, insignificant, unlovable. That just carried on into my adulthood. I was married twice, divorced twice. I lost both my parents, my maternal grandmother, my career with a diagnosis of degenerative disc syndrome. And yet I knew there was something more out there. So I looked for it. I turned to the personal development world, much like all of you. Looked into Reiki, looked into energy healing, looked into therapy, hypnotherapy, read the self-help books, did it all, and nothing worked. Everything kept pointing back to me having to fix myself. Nothing worked. My life never changed. I never manifested anything. All those hours of manifestation meditations, wasted. Wasted. The good news is that there is a program, a revolutionary program that's been put together, handpicked from a bunch of different modalities and put into a structure that works, that gets you to where you want to be, gets you everything you want and desire right now, just as you are. You don't have to fix anything. You're not broken. And I'm living proof of that. Yes, that's why I'm here to share it with you. I've been certified in a program that gets you from letting your life happen to not losing but not winning, from not losing to winning. I can get you there today with my program. Let me explain. You see, anything, any situation, any success is not personal. It's structural. Let me say that again. It's not personal, it's structural. You have created, you have created your life and everything in it as you've been letting it happen to you, right? You've never actively tried to do anything, and everything you do, life throws it back at you, right? It's not life throwing it back at you. It's your personality, your identity keeping you safe. Let me explain. In your current reality, you are broke. You'd like to be successful. So in your job, you create a new business, you open a new business, but what have you really done? A year, 2 years in, 5 years in, you've created another job. You hate it. So you live in this oscillating, always pulling you back. You're single, alone. And so you get into a relationship. What happens? It doesn't work. You self-sabotage it. You test, or he cheats, whatever it is. You want a loving relationship and you think you're getting into it, but what happens? Your identity brings you right back here. You want a healthy life, right? You want health and vitality. You want a healthy body. What happens is you get a diagnosis, degenerative disc syndrome, diabetes, bad thyroid, can't lose the weight, right? So you get on the diets and take all the diet pills and you exercise, and yet what happens is you stay right back here in that oversized jeans. It's exhausting. It's exhausting. What I can tell you today is that your focus creates your reality. If you focus every day on money being the bane of your existence. You owe money. You have such a debt. I have to pay this. I have to pay that. I live check to check. I don't have any money. I don't have 2 dimes strung together. You're constantly in the energy of scarcity. You need to be in the energy of, I love my life. I have enough money. I have abundance. I have internet all the time. I have clean water coming out of the tap. I can breathe clean air. I am wealthy today. I would just like more of it. Now you're in a vibration where the universe will bring you more things. I love money. My money works hard. My money brings me more money. That's the vibration you want to be in. And it's all about how you're thinking, right? We have the power to change the cells in our brains, the neurons. We have the power to do that. And I can tell you how to do that. If you want to live the life you love, if you want to live your true nature and purpose, have a healthy, vital life, and be the conscious creator in your life, this is the program for you. You see, we all go through life living the human journey. Sooner or later, we get a wake-up call. Big newsflash. This is your wake-up call. Okay? We are born into this world of pure creative spirits. We have everything in the womb. We have our food, our oxygen, our love. We're comfy. We don't need anything. We're perfect. We can create anything we want. We're just happy, 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 and then we're born. And we're wounded through that individuality. Suddenly we're in a cold world and we're shivering and we need a blanket. We have to cry to get a blanket. We have to cry to get food. We have to cry for all of it. Suddenly we're in this world alone. That's where the wounding begins. Then, in our toddler years, as we're growing up, we make up a belief structure to resolve the pain. This belief structure looks like, I had better be good to be loved, so my parents love me. I better be silent because children are supposed to be seen and not heard. You get this? I need to be successful so my mother and dad are proud of me. We're constantly, these beliefs are being constantly, and pardon my French, built up into a shit pile. We start these negative beliefs as little bitty children. And every time another event happens, another shovelful gets put on the pile. And these beliefs get deeper and deeper and deeper, and we get more and more wounded. In fact, just a cool fact here, our beliefs are coming from our parents. And in Bert Hellinger's research shows that we can inherit our beliefs from up to 7 generations ago. Think about that. We are reacting and behaving modeled after a bunch of dead people we never even met. That's insane to me. But again, the good news is we have the power to change that. We can change our mind. We can make that shift. It's fabulous. Next, we're orientated by these belief structures. How do I overcome it? This is where we go to personal development world. We get a self-help book. We take a course. We get some therapy. We do this. We do that. We do this. And it's not working. And so we get down here and your beliefs start to create reality. And once you get here, your identity doesn't want to die. Your identity has been with you and been created to protect you and keep you alive and keep you breathing in this world. It doesn't want to die. It's afraid that if you get everything you want, it will have to die first. This is what's stopping you. This old identity structure. This old identity, that old oscillating, going for it, getting shot down. Going for it, I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not worth it. Let's manifest a diagnosis. That'll keep me back here, that'll keep me safe. Does that sound familiar? Yeah. You don't have to fix yourself. You think Donald Trump fixed himself before he became the president? Probably not. Do you believe Oprah Winfrey, the queen of TV, the queen of one of the richest ladies in the world? She doesn't even have her own TV show anymore. She has her own network. Do you think all of her wounding stopped her? Not at all. She is living the life. She is living the life she wants because she's her eyes on the prize, not in her wounding, not living in that constant wounding. My program doesn't make you swim in that. I won't even ask you about your wounding. I don't need to know about it. You don't need to look at it anymore. We just need to let it go, unplug, and recode. And I'll give you more details on that in just a second. What I first want you to know is that 95% of people die. Their life ends in this half of their human journey. They never make the shift. They never make it over into the wizard's gate. The wizard's gate is feeling it all now, being abundant now, living the life you love now, living in that vibration. Then that is when you create the magnetic mind. You be it before you see it. Think about that. You be it before you see it. Keep that in mind. So, what I want to tell you about now is my program. There are 5 steps to creating your desire. 5 steps to consciously creating your desire. I want to take you from, not losing, but I'm going to be winning. That's what this program does. What I do for you is I help you choose a true goal, help you see your desired results, help you create that dream life, help you see it, help you see it all, visualize it all. Maybe you already have a dream. That's awesome. That's less work. We can get right into the program then. We create the structural tension, which is, where are you now? What's going on now? What is your accepting the present state? Are you accepting the present state? We get you into the emotion of the end result. What does that new house look like? What does that new car look like? What does that new garden smell like? What does that new relationship feel like? We get you into that. Then we simply unplug and recode. In other words, we remove resistance, the resistance that used to cause you to take those 2 steps back. We remove that resistance so that you can keep walking forward. It'll be 1 step forward, remove a little resistance, take 2 more steps forward, remove a little more resistance, take all the steps forward, and you're there in your true nature and purpose, living the life you love. So, let me explain what Recode is. Some of you may have heard about it. Some of you may not. You have 3 memories. When I say memories, it simply means you have a conscious mind, your ego, which wants to change. It wants new things. It wants to try new things. It doesn't want to lose. It wants to win. And then you have your subconscious. Your subconscious is where you live from. It's where your beliefs live. It's kind of what runs the show. It causes you to breathe. It causes you to know how to drive a car. It causes you to know not to walk in traffic. That's what it's for. That's what it does. That's its job. But it doesn't like to change. This is where that identity lives that doesn't want to change. It doesn't want to die. And then there's your superconscious. Your superconscious. I like to call that your genius. It's your intuition. It is the instructions that were you that created you. the instructions, like the instructions of a seed. You can open up a seed and you can't see the instructions. You just know if you plant it, it's going to grow. Your superconscious is that seed. It is the instructions to who you are. These three memories all make us see how the world is, how it is. This is how it is. This creates our focus and this creates our reality. Because what did I say? What we focus on creates our reality. The recode is simply me addressing your superconscious in a session after we've discovered your resistance to going forward. I ask for permission and I tell your superconscious to remove the resistance. Sounds simple, and it is, but there's a little knowledge that needs to be done before we go into that. And we'll get into that in your consultation call. So what I do as a coach, I help you create your dream. I help you create the GPS map or the new structure, your new identity structure, your GPS map to your desired result. My job is to keep you in that structure. So every week when we meet, I will be asking, measuring, always measuring. How are you getting there? This new structure. Remember when I said earlier that success is not personal, it's structural? Your success in this structure will be successful. Whatever it is. Is it a relationship? Is it success? Is it money? Is it health? What is it? I help you see it. I keep you in that structure, and you are the one who succeeds. It's a win-win. So, one more time. 5 steps. It's simple. There's no more personal development. You don't have to do any of that anymore. You just need a coach because we cannot see our own blind spots. Kobe Bryant, champion, has a coach, right? All the greats. I love NFL football. I love it all. I love the quarterbacks, but they all have coaches. You can be the best you can be, but by yourself, you're just really good. A good coach keeps you successful, and it keeps you constantly in the structure of staying successful. Please click on my link. Get a 30-minute consultation call. It's absolutely free. If that doesn't work, find me on Facebook, find me on Messenger, find me on YouTube. I'm everywhere. My true nature and purpose, my fire in my life now that I found it, is helping you create your destiny and get it today. Today. Please reach out and find me. KYMCASSEL. Good luck to you, and I can't wait to see you.